Hello, 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 everybody. Good morning. Okay, sorry, you guys. Just messaging there with my sister. She should be in here in a minute. Okay, let me get to comments here. Mary Michael says, just hit the thumbs up and I'm ready to go. Weather's really bad. Yes, it's really bad here too. We're in for a huge snowstorm that's coming. Right now we're getting freezing rain. Good morning, Crazy Graham. I hope you get to stay today too. Thank you, K. Mitch. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Good morning, Courtney. Marie Michael says, well, I was right. Freezing rain with snow on top of it. Yeah, it's going to be bad here. So I'm hunkered down. Hopefully I don't lose power. Hopefully. Good morning. Nana. Thank you, sister. Thank you. And I did get my birthday gift from my sister. It's pretty. I'm going to wash it and everything first before I put it on my bed. Let me see if I still got that picture. Hang on a second. I'll show you what she sent me. Where's the picture? There it is. Oops. That's not what I wanted to show you. Hang on. Okay, where did it go? There it is. So that's what she got me, you guys, for my bed. It's really pretty. You can turn it each and every way, whatever. It's really pretty. So I got that, I think Thursday. So thank you. And yes, I got a lot of emails. Okay, Des, I got you. I got you. I think I got it here. Okay, so there it is there, you guys. If you do want to send me a letter or anything like that, I have this until, I only paid for it for a year, so I think it's until like February or March. I have this post office box. It's just, my son goes and gets everything for me because it's just easier for him to do it than me go all the way to that. It's an international post office. So rather than me having to go all the way down there, he usually goes and picks stuff up or lets me know that he's got a bunch of stuff for me. So if you do want to send me anything, there is the post office box. Like I said, I only got it until about February, I think February or March. I don't know if I'm going to keep it because it's really expensive. It's like almost $400 for the year. So I don't know if I'll keep it. But anyway, there is the post office box if you do want to send me anything. Okay, back to... Yes, it is. It's so pretty. Nina, it is, eh? I want to give it a wash first, and I want to change my room around a bit, so I'm going to be waiting to do that. If any of you guys do want the post office box, it is in my About section also, so... Please smash that like button on your way in, and once you do that, come on back in and make sure you got live chat selected at the top of your screen. Let's get the live out there and let people know that we are live. So I was hoping to do the questions again last week, and life just became so busy. I'm also getting together something on the Brian Koberger case. It's going to attack and debunk a lot of the crazy stuff that's out there, you guys, on YouTube and TikTok and all kinds of stuff that people are saying. Some of it is so crazy. I have a letter that somebody wrote and put it on one of the platforms. I forget which one it is now, but I have a copy of that. And what it says, it was emailed to me. So I'm going to read that. It's somebody claiming to know the inside scoop. That is going to be included. There's going to be a bunch of stuff that is included, you guys. So please bear with me. It's been the last couple of weeks have been really, really busy. My birthday's tomorrow, then my son's birthday, then my granddaughter's my birthday tomorrow, then my granddaughter's birthday, then my son's birthday, then Christmas, and then my grandson's birthday. It's just like there's just so much going on this month, you guys. Kathy, I got you, my dear. From Matthew. I got you. So there's just been a lot going on. I'm going to work on the Brian Koberger thing again. And then once I even get the video done, like say I get it done tomorrow, you guys, and edited and everything, it still takes 24 hours for YouTube to process it. So it may not, if I can get it done tomorrow, I'm pretty much there. Then I can get it up on Tuesday, because it takes 24 hours for YouTube to process it. And then maybe Wednesday. I was hoping to do the direct questions for you guys, or I'll be using a different deck that you can ask direct question instead of just leaving it to Spirit to answer. And I also forgot about the Chad Daybell hearing, and that ran for like 4 hours, so I couldn't even sneak it in the afternoon. Totally forgot about the Chad Daybell thing. So with that too, trying to fit that in, I wasn't expecting it to go that long. I thought another half hour court appearance, but it did run pretty long. If you guys haven't seen that, I will put it up here somewhere. I'll link it once this video processes. And then it's going to be the Brian Koberger thing. There's some things that have come out that are really disturbing, to say the least. And a lot of people are putting things out as fact when they're not. And it's very, very, very concerning. There's a certain someone, and here we don't mention channel names, that is putting out a lot. He's got a huge following, and he's putting out stuff that is just... I can't even, people send me links all the time to check out what this guy is saying lately. And it's just like 99% of what he's saying can be debunked. And to put stuff like that out with a following like he has as fact is just repulsive, number one, because this affects the families, and it's inaccurate. And it's misleading, which then puts out people that are taking it a step further and adding their own little twist to it. And that's how all these rumors and conspiracy theories and everything get started. We're not about that, you guys. So we're going to go over a lot of that stuff, and we're going to debunk it. So like I said, hopefully tomorrow I can get all of that together. I've got most of it together already. So I just got to finish editing and putting stuff together. So looks like a decent video without just being all over the place. So a lot of information there. And we'll see what happens, right? Hopefully Wednesday we can do those direct questions. So instead of leaving it to Spirit to answer and give you what they think you need to know, we're going to set it up so you guys can ask a specific question and have that answered. So with that being said, Vera, hello, my dear. And yes, you made it. Yes. Okay, let me just read Dez's message here because I know this is something, she usually gets a couple of reads, but she's getting just one this week. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Just give me a second, you guys. If you do want to read, please get your request in. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Okay, drive safe, sister. Good morning, Lane. How are you? Okay, so we got that, and what else do we have? I think there's a hearing also that is coming up for, let me just check my calendar here. I think there's also a Brian Koberger hearing that is coming up. I don't have the exact date here, you guys, but I will be covering that also. There's also been some new court filings. I will be covering those. They're already there and been covered. I just got to put everything together. Also, the Chad Daybell, we're still waiting on the judge's orders that he took under advisement. We're still waiting on those orders to come out. Thank you, Contu. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It's not till tomorrow, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to get the decks shuffled up here. Mary Michael. Just get you written down. And you want the black deck. Looking for any advice dealing with day to day. We'll see what Spirit really has for you. Like I said today, you guys, I had to put my light on because it is so dark and dreary. We're in for a snowstorm. We're getting freezing rain right now. It rained all night last night, turned over to freezing rain not long ago. So it's going to be interesting. And then we got a huge snowstorm coming in behind it. It's supposed to start snowing later on this afternoon. They say around 1, and it's supposed to snow the rest of today. And of course, on my birthday, we are going to be in the middle of a huge snowstorm. So every year, it never fails. We'll have really nice weather on the 3rd, and then it's like nasty on my birthday on the 4th, and then the 5th, it's all nice and calm again. Every year, it never fails. So it's like, even if I wanted to go out somewhere tomorrow, I won't be going anywhere, not in a snowstorm with freezing rain underneath the snow. So yes, so I'm shooting for Wednesday, you guys, for the direct questions. And it will probably be in the afternoon, like around 1 in the afternoon, because that will give me time to get everything else together that I need for my other my other videos that I got scheduled for this week. A lot of people have been asking, why no videos? Why no reads, like on missing persons and that? I can do a few and put them up that are, I think there is one that's fairly new, but there's just nothing happening, you guys. There's nothing happening, which is nice. It's nice that there's always going to be cases, but there's no major huge cases. Thank the good Lord, especially this close to Christmas. But any of the new cases, I usually get notifications and emails from my subscribers on YouTube and TikTok, or not TikTok, Twitter, which is now X, I believe. So when I get those, I do the reads on them when I get requests. There's 2 that I have. Let me just see. Let me just finish this and I will see. Now, I don't know if they are still. Let me just check my email here. Hang on. Okay. There's a missing juvenile that's been missing since the 4th of July in Arizona. I don't know who this is regarding, because all she said was there's a missing juvenile that's been missing since July 4th in Arizona. Here is the mom's link. Maybe a read would help this family. So there's that one that I've got to, I guess, look into. I don't like looking into them because I want very little information when I do them. But this one, I will put the disclaimer that I did get some information on it. I have no choice because they didn't give the child's name or anything, just a missing juvenile that's been missing since July 4th in Arizona. There's another one from Amber. And this one is Brittany Nicole Wallace from Sturgis, Michigan. She's 23 years old. That has been missing since 2018. So she would be 26 now. She was last seen around 9 p.m. On Fawn River Road in Sturgis, Michigan. So there's that one there. I will probably do that one first and then do the other one of this boy. Or is it a boy? There is a missing juvenile that has been missing since July 4th. Here is the mom's link. And it says reading help a mother missing her son. So it is a boy. So those are the 2 that I will be looking into doing this week. Hello, Linda. Nice to see you, my love. So between the Brian Koberger, I'm going to be doing those readings. I will probably have one up this week and then one up next week. I am going to, there's just so much I'm trying to pack into this week coming, you guys, because with the holidays and everything coming. Like I said, my birthday is tomorrow, so I don't want to do too much on my birthday, but I do want to get that Brian Koberger thing finished. So Tuesday, I will probably do the reads and get them at least done. And then Wednesday do the live where you guys can ask the specific questions. Maybe Thursday or Friday, put up the one of the reads that I did on Tuesday, and then so do that Thursday or Friday, and then we'll have our weekend reads again like this, and then next week put the other one up. Oh, there's a lot going on, and in between that, I think there's going to be another hearing on the Brian Koberger. I'm going to look into that. Also, I'm going to have to check and make sure regarding the updates to see if there's any orders. And this is what I mean. Like, I'll have things all planned out and then something else pops up. I know I'm going to want to do a short live on the judge's orders when those come out for the things that he took under advisement in the Chad Daybell. If those come out this week, it may put something else off a day. So I'm doing my best, you guys. Okay, so let's get started. We got Des up first, and I know there's a lot going on with Des. Just a second, you guys. Where is my... Okay. I think my mouse batteries are dying. So we're going to get started. Like I said, I want to get through these as quickly as I can, you guys, because we do have freezing rain. It's supposed to get a lot of buildup on our electrical lines and everything. It's been freezing rain for a bit now. So I'm hoping we don't lose power. Well, I do have a candle going, but then I would lose you guys. So let's get the reads done. And if you do want a mini read, please get your request in. And we're going to start, and Des is up first. You are asking for the black deck. So I do know, you guys know Des is my sister, so I do know a few things that are going on, and they are fresh in my mind. So I'm almost positive that those things are going to be brought out here. There we go. The King of Cups. So we got the King of Cups in the upright, and we've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So right away with the King of Cups, the King is somebody in a position of authority. The Cups, this is regarding relationships. So we got the King of Cups, somebody in a position of authority regarding your relationship, and we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. An ace is maybe where there was some potential somewhere before. This is either being removed or it's being messed with. The ace is the potential. Okay, swords are logic and reasoning. So I feel like somebody is not being very reasonable, not acting with very much logic. Almost like when we get this in reverse, it's almost like somebody, I don't want to say spontaneous, but I want to say acting or reacting or doing something without thinking it through. Let me just bring my mic back down here. It's also an inability to think clearly. So I feel like there's somebody here that's taken a position of authority, that it's a man, usually around the age of 40. Demands respect. I don't know what's going on here with this one, but I see somebody taking a position of authority, demanding, being very demanding. This person is basically emotionally balanced. So I feel like this could be somebody who is going to be doing some things for you. This could be your lawyer. Um, with the cups, this is regarding a relationship. So I do feel like this is your lawyer speaking up here, maybe going to be taking that position. Um, mm, I think he's also going to give you some kind of advice that you need to follow. So this could be either keeping track of certain things that are happening, but there's going to be some kind of advice that's coming in on this. Or this is going to be him chewing you out for not following maybe some things that he had needed you to follow. This Ace of Swords, I believe this is the DD. Um, this is basically wanting what he wants, and I don't think he's ready to budge on anything. He's going to be causing a lot of distractions. He's going to be putting up a lot of obstacles. So I know what is going to happen, what your lawyer is going to attempt to do this week. I feel like there's going to be even more distractions. I feel like there's something that's there that you're not aware of that he is going to bring forth and say, I can't do this. There's something there. If I remember correctly from last week, there was also something there that you were not aware of yet. And I felt that it would come out this week. Maybe it hasn't, because I still see here that there is distractions. His thoughts are just racing. Like, how can I get out of this? How can I get out of this? This is just going to add to that. It's going to send him into a frizzy. This is also the Ace of Swords in reverse, is cheating somebody out of something that's going to have a negative effect regarding you. So I do feel he's going to throw something else on the table. He could even say that he is taking a leave of absence or something. This is what I'm seeing. It has to do with his financials. He's going to do something that is going to be a distraction or puts him in a position where he can say, I can't do that. I'm doing enough. I can't do that right now. So it's just, and it's not going to, I don't think any of it's going to be really true, but he's going to do it just to spite you. Because I feel like with the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's going to have a negative impact on you. So let's see what else we got that comes out here. The Moon in reverse. Yeah, deceit, lies, deceit. Yeah, he's not giving up. He's not, we've got the Hangman in the upright. We've got the Three of Cups, and we've got the Moon in reverse. Like, this guy is so deceptive. It's almost like he's starting to believe his own lies. But he's going to go into fight or flight mode. Like I said, up here, this is going to send him into a tizzy. He's expecting to just continue to be putting this off, putting this off, putting this off. So whatever your lawyer is going to file this week, I feel like it's going to send him into a tizzy where he's going to do something to cause a distraction. He could even be saying, I'm taking a leave of work from work because I'm so stressed. There could be so many things that he's doing here. But he is going to bring forth something that is going to say, I can't do it. Like, look at the books speak for themselves, which is, there's a lot of deceit and deception in that. And I'm also getting it here too with the Moon in reverse is a lot of deception, doing things that he knows are deceitful and that are lies. The Three of Cups, threes are some kind of connecting with something. This is an overindulgence. The cups are, again, this is around relationships. There's a disconnect somewhere. He's overindulged. And I don't think even with what he's doing now, I think he's really put himself in a position where he's going to be able to claim, I'm just getting by as it is without any kind of financial help being given yet. I'm at my breaking point. That's what he's going to do. There's a lot of disconnect, and he's also getting, I feel, with the Three of Cups, he's also getting information from another female that is leading him. The Hangman. This is uncertainty and sacrifice. He's not willing to sacrifice his lifestyle and what he wants in his life for you or anybody else, including his own daughter. And he's going to do what he can to cause so much confusion and distractions and lies around this. It's not going to happen quickly. Like I said, I see him even taking maybe a leave from work for stress-related issues. He's going to do something here that tries to show, I can't do it. I'm doing enough and I can't do anything more. And he's willing to go to great lengths to accomplish that. Courtney, I got you. Let's see here. But he's overindulged. So he's added. So I think one turned over here. Let me just check. I know that he had to submit a financial. And I know some things have gone down, but then he added a new car and this and that. So I think that he's doing things to his financials to try and show that he can't afford to do anything more than what he's doing. Okay, nothing turned over. That's what he's doing. And he's been at this for a while. He's been at this for a while. He's been setting it up for this exact reason. Twin flames. Yeah, somebody is really helping him set this up. And I believe it's a female. Could be a couple of females because I see 3 females here. One is older and there's 2 probably around his age that are telling him what he needs to be doing and giving him insight as to how is to get around this stuff. The Phoenix rising from the ashes. He is in mode right now to figure out how he's going to get out of this. This is a new phase. It's going to be a transformation, and there's a change of mind also with this. So no matter what he said in the past, he's changed his mind, and now he's going to go full force ahead. So I do think that even though I know what's coming this week with what your lawyer's going to do, I think he's counter-reacting it. He's already been in the planning stages of how he's going to get out of that. There's the hammer. This is destruction. This is sabotaging stuff. He's more worried about rebuilding himself. And he's been working on this for some time. So I would be very careful, and I do feel like he has others that are helping him devise a plan on how to get out of doing what he should be doing. Thank you, Mama. There we go. We'll put Mama back over here. She watches. Oops. Come on. She watches over here all the time. Oh, he could be very much hiding money. But I feel it goes deeper than that, Des. I feel like there has been a plan put in motion for exactly when this came up. I know that there was some kind of mediation regarding it. Nothing came of it. It was just suggestions that the mediator gave. But he's been devising a plan to get out of this and around it, or minimizing it for some time now. And I believe that there is a few females that are helping him on ways to get around having to do what he needs to do and what he should be doing. And I feel like there's some kind of him using, like, I'm not getting paid the amount that I was when this was talked about because I'm now on stress leave, or something along those lines. Or he has done a purchase, maybe taken over ownership of that other house, possibly, where he is going to boister how much he has to pay, whereas he can't afford. And I mean, I don't know how New Jersey law works, but I know here that doesn't matter what your other bills are when you leave a relationship. They don't take that into account. They take what you make, and that's what they set your child support on. They don't care about you having to pay rent somewhere else, or buying a new car and having to pay a new car payment. They go on what you were making and what you are making now, and that's what they set your child support at. And it's up to you to work around that. So child support and alimony are set by that. They don't care what you got to pay somewhere else for to live somewhere else, or if you buy a new car, or buy a trailer, and they don't care. When it comes to child support and alimony, none of that is taken into account when they decide how much you are going to pay. None of, like, say you were here in Ontario, Canada, the judge isn't going to take into account what he's got to pay somewhere else. They don't take that into an account. What they take into account is if there's like credit card debts and stuff like that you guys did together, that's split 50-50. He's responsible for his half, you're responsible for your half. That doesn't, even that, it doesn't affect how much child support or alimony you're going to get. The only one that's kind of debatable here is the alimony part. But the child support, it's like, how much do you make a year? And that's what your child support is based on. Not how much you make a year minus a house payment, minus car payment, minus this, minus that. No, you make, say, we're just going to say hypothetically, you make $10,000 a year. That's, we've got a chart that says you make $10,000 a year for one child. This is what you pay a month. So, and then alimony part comes in. Even the alimony, they do not take into account the child support. So this is how much you make a month or a year. Your alimony is going to be based on debts and stuff like that, whether you guys agree to split the debts, whether one is going to be solely responsible. If he is going to take on, okay, all the credit card debt and everything else, I'm going to pay all that off. I'm going to pay the mortgage. I'm going to pay this, and I'm going to pay that. That comes off his income, and that also alters any alimony that you would get. So, I mean, I know it's different everywhere, but that's how it's run here. Child support has no bearing on anything else except for what the leaving party, the ordering party that has to pay, whether it be the mother or father, because some year it's the father that gets the kids and the mother's ordered. Whoever is ordered to pay child support, it goes on what you make a year, and that's where it stops. They don't care about other bills you got to pay and everything else. The child support is based solely on what you make a year. Now, alimony is different. It's based on what is agreed upon for debts and stuff like that. Let's not get into that. Anyway, Kathy wants to hear from her son, Matthew. So we will be using the Talking to Heaven. But let's see what else is in store for you, my dear, this week. Maybe something you are not aware of. Whoa, you got 2 cards also. So we've got the King of Wands kind of came out sideways, so it's really could go both ways. But we've got the 4 of Cups. So this is what's going to give us some more insight on this. So we've got the 4 of Cups. So you see that, the person sitting there being offered a cup, got 3 in front of him. Basically that, I've already tried this type of thing. This is the vibe I'm getting from it. The cup being offered, his arms are crossed. It's almost like doesn't want to take some kind of advice or something. So to me, this is almost like you become very dissatisfied with something. The fours talk about stability, and the cups talk about relationships and emotions. So either there's something going on within your family or relationships that maybe have tried to be resolved a few times, and it just can't be resolved. This is becoming dissatisfied. This is also somebody being concerned about material possessions. So I don't know if I don't know if there's a breakup going on, or there's some kind of something going on where you're afraid of losing some kind of possessions. This is almost like an emotional exhaustion. Maybe even a depression setting in. But you're going to have to take action quickly if you want this to somehow improve. Now we've got the King of Wands that also came out. The King is something in a position of authority. This could go either way from what I'm getting from it. This is a bold man over 40, has very strong convictions. It's almost like, see the little lizard in the bottom there? I look more at what I'm getting from the photo. There's also some emblems here in the background. This is also like a card that says you need to take some action or the results are not going to be favorable. So let's see what we get from here. I feel like with this, whoever this guy is, he's like a Jekyll and Hyde almost. Can be very forgiving, can be very interested, and then like on a drop of a dime can just be like the total opposite. Like this is somebody switching. Like when it comes out sideways like that, it's like this is almost like a Jekyll and Hyde. So I do feel that there are there's some things that you have become very dissatisfied with, maybe not getting things that you want or need, because I feel like there's been things that are offered and this person is just like, no, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. It's almost like you could see like a cloud holding out a cup offering you something. And it's just like, no, it's not good enough. That's not going to prevail. So this can also have to do with some kind of agreement or legal position that you've taken. But I feel like you're getting very depressed over this or stressed out, anxiety setting in. There's also a male that is involved. Maybe, like I said, this guy swings from one side to another. You never know what you're going to get from him. So it's almost like just as you think you got things figured out, this guy comes in and he spins it. You know what I mean? There's a spin on it. You never know. And goes back on things, words and promises, takes them back, and then gaslights you and says that that's not what I said. This is what I said. You know, it's almost like a Jekyll and Hyde. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like you're getting very fed up. I feel like you can be very irrational too. So this could be why this is depicting the way it is. But let's see what we got here. The Page of Wands. The pages are always a message. This is creating something. This is taking action on something. The Magician is also in reverse. Oh boy. Oh my God. There's so much in reverse. And there's two major arcanas, which are big life lessons. So I've got the Page of Wands regarding this. So I feel like there could be something written Again, this could be an agreement. This could be even something in the judicial system. This is some kind of legal letter. You're not happy with what's being either offered, and it's causing some kind of worry even. And there's a lot of things also with material possessions. So I don't know if there's a fight over material possessions, but there's some kind of arguing and fighting going on here that you haven't been satisfied. And I think it's a lot to do with this person, this male, flip-flopping and spinning the web and um, agreeing to something, then taking it back, or agreeing to something and then saying he never did, causing a lot of havoc. So this is some kind of communication. This is something in writing. This is a pager one. This is a message. This is somebody procrastinating. I think that whoever this male is could be even withholding some kind of information that he has. And this is something over something material. So this could be a home, a car, possessions, things that are owned, things that belong to a certain person or should belong to a certain person. There's a big argument over this. I see it coming. If it's not happening right now, it's coming. I see it's been an ongoing thing, but I think there's something bigger coming. The magician thinking like they can do anything. This is a lack of clarity. This is manipulation and illusions with the page, with the magician in reverse. So it's like somebody is pretending to be some way in front of people and then another way behind closed doors type thing. You see this a lot in abusive situations with domestics. You see this. The Chariot. This is a forward motion. Somebody just, I feel like this is you. I just want this over and done with. I want to get it dealt with. I don't want to have to keep dealing with this on a daily. This is somebody could be very aggressive, and I feel like it's this man too. And I feel like you're feeling almost powerless over this. So this could be why you're not accepting certain things that have been offered, because you feel you deserve so much more. I feel like there's a male person that is trying to force you to do something you don't want to do or agree to something you don't want to agree to. And like this guy, it's like when he changes up, it's like this. There's a lot of manipulation going on. And I think that what needs to be done, anything that is talked about or agreed on, record it or get it in writing, because I feel like this person isn't done switching up. I don't know what the reasoning is on keeping this going on with this guy, but he feels like if he keeps it going long enough, that you're just going to give up and do things his way. That's sad. Be careful with that, because there's people like this that are manipulators and greedy and, are all nice to your face, but are doing things behind your back. This guy is almost like it's his way or the highway. Okay, so you wanted a message from your son, Matthew. Don't fall for this manipulation. I think you need to get some legal advice or some better legal representation to fix this, to protect yourself. Okay, son Matthew, do you have a message? I become one of your guides. So you see him reaching out to you. He's always reaching out to you. He wants you to reach out to him for strength. He's always around you. And like I said, he's become one of your guides. He's letting you know that right here. I become one of your guides. He tries to reach out to you, but I don't think, I don't know how long it's been since he passed, but I don't feel like he's strong enough yet to do certain things or to, I'm trying to get my chair pulled in here. I don't think he has the strength yet to do certain things that he wants to do. And this could be like moving things. But he does, I feel like he does come to you in dreams, and he is doing certain things, giving you certain feelings to try and guide you through the troubles that you are facing. He wants me to pull another one, so I'm just going to take another one from the middle. See this? I always give you a good night kiss. So when you lay down at night to go to sleep, and I very rarely get that I have to pull another one, but I felt very strongly he wanted me to pull another one. He always gives you a good night kiss, whether you know it or not. And it doesn't surprise me because he's always around you. He's trying to help guide you from the other side the best way that he can. So when you get like a weird feeling, or almost like a deja vu moment, that's him trying to guide you in certain things. He's not leaving you. He's always around you. There's a calmness. When you feel that calmness, when you should be really uptight, that's because he's around you and he's calming you. He's worried about your health also. So he wants you to calm yourself. But he's letting you know this also, that he gives you a good night kiss every night. Okay? It doesn't surprise me because he's a guide, so I can see that happening. So that was for you, Kathy. Miss Missy. How is Miss Missy? And you want the black deck? We've got a good combination today. Black deck, and then talking to heaven. Black deck, talking to heaven. Black deck. We need another talking to heaven. Who's next? I finally got my honey to put in my tea. So that's really helping my throat too. Okay, Mary Michael. Mary Michael, let's see what we got for you, my dear. Mary Michael. Oh, half of the deck almost. Oh my gosh. Mary Michael, what is going on? This is another like sideways. We're going to take these as they came. So what says we're going to do this sideways first, the Emperor. The Emperor sideways. This again, I'm just going to touch on this briefly. I just want you to keep this one in mind. This is somebody who flip-flops. This is a male. This is a life lesson also. This is somebody who can go between being in a loving relationship to having like a lack of maturity and self-control. This is also a flip-flop. So this is an older male, almost could be like father age almost, somebody much older than you. Yeah, this is somebody who's going to flip-flop on you too. This person can be very self-centered, then very giving. So we're going to leave that up there. Keep that in mind when we're going through this. We've got the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. This talks about money. Like the 10 of Pentacles is high up there, and it's in the upright. And the 10 is the 10s stand for completion, right? So there's some kind of completion with this finances and stability. This can also be regarding some kind of inheritance, marital success. But then we got the World in reverse. And we've got the Three of Swords also in reverse. I feel drawn to this with this Three of Swords. You got a lot to come out here, girl. A lot going on. I feel like with the World in reverse, it's almost like you're getting depleted. Like you got no more energy. This is lots of momentum. This is like almost ready to give up. Give in, give up. Just let's fold this up. I'm walking away from it. I don't care anymore. But we've got the Ten of Pentacles here that also talk about some kind of stability and finances finally coming to completion. So is this because you're going to walk away, or is this because it's finally going to be resolved? Right? The World in reverse kind of has me wondering that there's been some kind of either goals, wishes, or wants that you're going to have to give up for this to finally come to an end. With the Emperor, like I said, coming out sideways, this is like somebody who flip-flops. This is somebody much older than you. It's a male. Can be very mature and loving. Almost like wanting to help with everything, and then he flips and he becomes this person that's very pushing, domineering, almost becoming like a bully, trying to force people to do things they don't want to do, giving ultimatums, stuff like that. And it's like he flip-flops, so you never know what to expect from this person. Okay, I've got the Three of Swords that cover that. Swords are logic and reason. Threes are connecting. This is trying to show this person some kind of logic, and sometimes he's with it, sometimes he's not. But this is also somebody who's being deceitful. So this is why I think there's some flip-flopping going on with this person, because I feel like, when you tell one lie, you have to continue to tell lies to cover that lie. And then sometimes it snowballs out of control. That's what I feel like has been going on. Or this is playing both sides. But with the Three of Swords, this is like, these are flaws that are being overlooked. So there's people that are overlooking this. And I think when you try and explain what you are seeing or what you are dealing with here, people feel like you're going on the attack, so they in turn go on the attack against you. Yeah, this person feels like whoever this older man is, this is the one that's causing a lot of the problems or feeding into all of the problems, and he doesn't feel that there's any need to change whatever's happening. So I don't know if you're trying to get something to change or a finale to something. You just want it over and done with, where this one's saying it's worked fine in the past, the way we've been dealing with it, that's the way we should be dealing with it. And then he goes to somebody else and says, no, you know what, we got to push forward with this. And then goes to somebody else and says, no, you know what, everything's fine the way it is. It's like backstabbing, lies, and deceit that are going on here. And I think that this is the catalyst that is keeping this all going. Because I think that this person is somebody that is almost like an anarchy of the family. Almost like people don't think that he would do wrong. Or if they do feel like he's one that can do wrong, it's always because he's been on their side. So they feel it's okay. Okay, so let's see what else we get here. I feel like there's a breaking point that's coming. Yeah, see the King of Cups. The King is somebody in a position of authority. And the Cups is relationships. Moody, very moody. I do feel like there's some more bad news coming. So we've got the King of Cups that tells me that this person can be very moody also. Well, I already seen that here. but he's about to bring some more bad news, or there's going to be something else that he does that is not going to be in your favor. Again, this flip-flopping from side to side may be possibly something that he told you that he would back you on or would never do. He's going to change his mind on that. We've got the Queen of Coins here. The coins, again, financial stability. The Queen is one that tries to come in and make everything right. Feels like she's gained that position within, even if this is a friend group or a family group. She feels like she should be respected. Her word should be taken above those below her. I feel like she has some practical solutions, but I feel this Emperor is shoving it to the back and maybe even manipulating her in some way. I feel like could be possibly the one that could make things work out, but they're ignoring what she's saying. And I think it's because she's being manipulated by this Emperor. And we've also got the King of Cups in reverse. So now we bring a king in with authority, which we had over here also, who is very unbalanced. So these two could be connected. So you've got an Emperor and a King of Cups that are piling on this one, saying, mind your business type thing. We're going to take care of this. We're the heads of the household. We're the head of, we're taking care of this. This person is often unbalanced and even could be suffering from depression themselves. So who are they to try and do anything to make this situation better? But I do feel that there is a main male that is manipulating a lot, playing both sides. And I believe that is prolonging things. He needs to be stopped. And I think this queen could do it, but she's not being listened to, which is sad. This queen needs to get a set of balls. Sorry I said that, but the queen needs to get a set of balls and finally, I think one flipped over here, be heard. I do feel it's going to be a female that finally puts her foot down. That's going to finally bring an end to this. Ascending. See, this is obstacles. This is ascending past obstacles. This is going to a new phase. There's one that flipped over. Where did it go? I just seen it. There it is, the dragonfly. This is finding out things. So there could be things that have been hidden by this Emperor, by this male. It's going to be brought to light. And I think it's going to be this queen that does it. But things are going to come to light and things are going to get heated, but there's also a change. That's what the dragonfly brings, is there's going to be a change. So I feel like this queen, I am drawn to that this queen is the one that can put this all to rest once and for all. If she just had the balls, that's the only way I can say it, to stand up and stand by what she believes and thinks. Photograph. This is looking at the past. Like, see, remember when I said here, the Emperor said, it's worked in the past, we're just going to continue this way. This is the photograph. The photograph stands for memories, for things in the past. This is looking at the past. This is things evolve. And I don't think this person is good with change either. That's why they want things to remain the same. But this is also saying that there's going to be new memories. So I do feel with the dragonfly and the photograph coming out, this is a change and this is new memories. I feel like this could be coming to a head really soon. But I do feel like this queen has to stand up and put an end to this once and for all. They could be husband and wife almost. They could be related somehow. So that's what I got for you, Mary Michael. I do see things finally coming to a head, But this queen has to stand up. Whoever that queen is, you will know in your own family. I feel like she has to take a stand against this emperor. And I feel like this emperor is a flippy floppy. So I don't know if it's her significant other or her brother, but it's somebody that's very close to her is the one that's manipulating things. And she's the one that finally has to come clean and put this to an end once and for all. I feel like that's the only way that this is ever going to resolve itself. Yes, I do believe that there is that light at the end of the tunnel. I got that with the dragonfly and the photos. Okay, so the dragonfly is change and the photograph is making new memories. So I do feel like, it's going to come to a head before the light is shone at the end of the tunnel. But I do believe that queen has to step forward and nip this in the butt. I think a lot of players in this are just grazing over things and pushing things under the carpet so they don't got to deal with it. And when real solutions are put forward, they're always trampled on. It's like I say sometimes to people that I know, they have a problem for every solution. And that's what I feel is happening here. Every time that there is a solution that comes up, somebody brings a problem into why that solution will not work. So for every solution, there's always a problem. And I feel like that's how that king works. And he does it behind the scenes by talking to others and instilling thoughts in others, saying it won't work because of this, and then going to the other side. Well, that would work. I don't know why the other side ain't going along with this. Like he's the monkey in the middle playing both sides. So he's manipulating this. He's got to be stopped. And I think the only one that can do it is the queen. So whoever that queen is the only one that can stop him manipulating this situation because he's fanning the fire. For what reason? I don't know. But it's something that's going to it benefits him keeping the fire going. Somehow he is benefiting by people arguing and fighting with each other and not agreeing. He benefits somehow by that. And that's why he's playing both sides. Courtney wants to hear from Mike. I'm sorry for the cough, you guys. Whoa, jeez. That was me. And I got about 6 or 7 that fell on the floor. Sorry, that was me, my thumb. Oh, struggle is real. Getting old. 60 tomorrow, you guys. I will be 60 years old tomorrow. Oh my gosh. And this one wanted to come out, and that's one of the ones that fell. So I'm going to take it. And we're going to take it that way. Courtney, what do you got going on? These cards are just like full of energy right now. Just full. All right. Queen of Cups and Knight of Cups. Oh boy. In reverse, both of them. Oh, I'm trying to get situated here, you guys. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. So with this is a male and female, both under 40. There's a Queen of Cups here that is using you for their benefit. This woman is very selfish and destructive. And I feel like she's manipulating and trying to control you. The Queen is somebody who's trying to master something. She's trying to get you to see things her way. The Cups, this is emotions and relationships. So I don't know if this is her trying to cause problems within your relationship, but this is her trying to cause some problems within relationships. She's very crafty. She's dishonest, and she twists things to suit how she wants things to go. So why is she doing this? I don't know. I don't know, but she feels like there's something for her to gain by it. She's not to be trusted. This is a woman around 40. And then we've got the Knight of Cups too. The Knight is somebody taking action. This is jealousy and mood swings. So I feel like why are they both? And it's the Queen and Knight. So it's almost like a mother and son. Because the Queen is older. So this is an older woman and a younger man. And they're both trying to cause some kind of destruction within relationships. I don't know if this is your significant other and his mother, or a male and his mother is what this is. And they're both the same. Like, you know, when they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, that's this, because she uses people and then discards them. She can't be trusted. And then you got the Knight of Cups that is telling me, like, this person can't commit to one person. This is a relationship. I don't know why this is coming up. I don't know if this is your relationship that we are speaking of, but there's a mother and son here. And I feel like the mother manipulates the son a lot. The son manipulates the mother a lot. It's like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I don't use that expression, and that's what I just got. This is weird. At the 6 of coins. We've got the 6 of coins also that came out in reverse. This is selfishness. One-sided relationships, selfishness. The 6s are growth, and coins are finance and stability. So maybe this female, this mother, is worried about her son's financial stabilities, and so she's going to manipulate things and do things in her way of maybe like protecting. I don't know. This is off the wall. This is the 8 of Wands. This is a letter. And this is a communication, a rapid change, a domino effect. With the 8 of Wands. The 8 is something's about to change here. This is somebody taking action to change things. I would be very careful these coming weeks. Because I feel like somebody's about to make some changes. And I have a feeling it has to do with up here. Then we got the 6 of Wands. This is somebody like wanting to be in the spotlight, or putting somebody in the spotlight. Again, the 6 is growth. Somebody taking maybe something to the next level. And we've got the 8 of Wands. The 6 and 8 of Wands is telling me that somebody is about to make a move. And then the 6 of Wands and 6 of Coins is telling me that something is about to get bigger than what it was. I think you need to be prepared for this. Because somebody's financial stability and life security is about to take a turn. I feel like this is a mother and son, a male and a female. There's something about to happen here, Courtney. And I think you need to prepare for this because somebody is about to make a major change. And it's going to have a domino effect on those below these two people. So if you are either in a relationship with this son, and you're going to know who this is because this mother is always sticking her nose in, always telling her son what to do, almost like a mama's boy. Or this could be somebody very close to you that maybe you need to warn if this is not you. But I see something happening here. I feel like this has been a constant. The mother always sticking her nose in. The mother always telling the son, don't put up with that. The mother telling, what are you moving there for? You can't afford this. You can't afford that. This one's being selfish. That one's being selfish. You don't need to do, like always sticking her nose in her son's relationship. And I think it's coming to a breaking point because of what's down here with this rapid change and a domino effect happening. We've got wands here that tell me it's going to happen, and we got the sixes here that tell me it's going to happen. And she is going to be the one, because the six of wands also talk about being in the spotlight, right? She's going to be the one. See, son, I told you, I'm here for you. She needs to be the center of his attention. And she is going to take the lead in getting him to do what she thinks he should do, whether he believes it or not. I think she's going to have him convinced. This is not good. She's just like, she's a busybody. She's going to interfere in everybody's, and this is going to be a domino effect. It's going to affect many, many people. And watch out for that woman, man. You'll know who this is because this is a mother and son. And there's something about to go down here. And it's going to have a domino effect. You want to hear from Mike. Never alone. This tells me he's always with you. He's always watching over you. He wants a calmness. He feels like, you see the rocks, how there's almost like a barrier set up here. That's him protecting you from the rougher waters over here. You can see like there's waves in that over here. There's calmness over here. I believe that this is him protecting you and trying to keep everything calm with you. Maybe trying to keep your blood pressure down, because I feel like whatever's going on over here is going to really mess with you. But he's also saying, showing me the lighthouse, he's always watching over you. Okay, so you're never alone. He's always there. So when you're talking to him, he's letting you know he's there. He's beside you. He's behind you. He watches over you. This isn't going to change anytime soon either. That's a good message. Letting you know that he's always around you, always with you, always watching over you. Be careful of this woman. She's I feel like this is a mother and son. This is about to come to a head. Whatever it is, it's about to come to a head. It's for you, Courtney. Miss Missy. Miss Missy put in another one for Nanette Creighton. Okay. Nan. And you want the black deck. I got you. Nice to see you here, everybody. Welcome, Laurel's Heart. Long time I haven't seen you. There was somebody else too. Nanette, hello. I haven't seen Marie in today, although I did see her on Wednesday, I believe, for Chad's hearing. And I think I've seen something from her on Facebook, but I haven't seen her in here today, no. Miss Missy, my Miss Missy. You're very welcome, Courtney. Be careful of that mother-son thing, because there's something going on there. And Laura says good morning. Okay, so let's take a 5-minute break, you guys. I'm going to. My phone is blowing up here, so I just want to get back to some of these people so they will stop blowing up my phone. It's like, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. And I have it on silent just for that reason, because I knew it was going to start going off today. Okay. So let's take a few minutes, you guys, so I can answer some of these. And yes, I'm going to make another tea because I'm out of tea. I'm going to make another tea. So if anybody would like a read, please get your requests in. You can do that during the break. Let me just put up a banner here. Here we go. I don't know if I can put both of these up. There you go. There's my post office box again. A lot of people have been emailing me for it. It is in also my about section. I will have this until February, and then I think I'm going to get rid of it in February because it's just too expensive. But I do have it till I believe February, maybe even March. I don't know. So if you did want to send me a note, hey Willow, how are you? Feel free. There's my post office box. You can also find it in my about section on YouTube. So there it is for those who have sent the request asking for my post office box. Okay, so we're on a 5-minute break. Please, if you want, get your requests in during the break. And then we'll start back up. Missy is next on the list. Oh, thank you, Nanette. Thank you, Laurel. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Missy. It's tomorrow. My birthday is tomorrow. Laurel, it's a $20 US super chat if you would like a read. Sorry, I had a cough there. So you just click on the $ right beside where you chat. It's a $20 US super chat. And you can either put a name with it of somebody who has passed away if you wanted a message from heaven, or you can request the black deck for more information on the cards that come out in your read. So $20 US super chat. And it's that little box right beside where you type in chat. Oh, Nanette says that's her grandson's birthday tomorrow. Aw, we share the same birthday. Oh, sister is putting them all up. No need to put all of them, sister. That's probably sufficient because then it just floods chat. If they need more instructions, they can ask. Okay, so let's take our little break here, you guys. 5 minutes, and we will be back. Well, hello everybody. I am back. Um, my Keurig has decided it doesn't want to work. So I did not get to make a new one. I am stuck with the little bit that I had left in this. So today I will be going out and getting myself, well, I don't know about going out today. I may have to boil some water on the stove because it is freezing rain out there. Like always at the most inopportune times, right? It's okay because I didn't like this, and I only got this machine, oh my gosh, maybe 6 months ago. My first Keurig that I had for like 3 years, and it worked great. And then it all got clogged, and I didn't feel like taking it apart again to clean it. So, guess what I'll be doing this afternoon? I will take that one apart and see if I can clean it out again and just get it working enough until maybe after the snowstorm to go and get another new one. It's crazy. The things that happen. Is it telling me I shouldn't have had another tea? And I think I'm down to like a sip. Oh yeah, I'm down like to maybe a sip or two left in this. So I'm gonna have to stretch this because I don't have time. I don't have time to start boiling water and making a tea that way. It's like it's so old school, right? So that's what I will do this afternoon is I will try and get that Keurig, at least the old one working. I know what I got to do to get it working, but when it started doing that, it's like at least once a month I'd have to take it apart and clean it, and I got sick of doing it. I do use the liquid stuff through it to clean it, but because our water is so hard here, I have to take it apart, and there's a hose in the back that gets all clumped and whatever. Yeah, I've got this special stuff, this Keurig brand stuff that I run through once a month. This is just regular tea, and I put honey in it. So, I mean, it's not hard to do, but it's just, I'm not going to sit at the stove right now while I'm doing this to boil water to make another one. This is my one since this morning. So, but anyway, it is what it is. Um, but yeah, there's this other stuff that I got from Keurig to use, so this wouldn't happen. And now this one, I don't even know why the power won't even come on. So it could be maybe even just a breaker downstairs in the basement. I'll check. I'll check. I don't think so because everything else that's plugged in, the microwave's on that plug too, and the light's still on that. I don't use the two of them together, but the microwave light is still on, so it's not the plug. I don't know. It's just finicky. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. So I will end up having to go and buy another one. And I hate it when you absolutely have to buy one, that you can't wait for the sales because they're so expensive now. Like here in Canada, to buy the Keurig, it's like $169. Like I don't want just one of them little tiny things with the 1 cup thing. Because they don't have the right size to fill up these. So the ones that there's 2 different models I can choose from. And this one I didn't like it anyway because it had the fill up in the back of the machine. It was hard to get to. My old one that I had for 3 years had it on the side. So my dad cleaned his coffee pot one time and it never worked again. Yeah, like my old one, well, I don't know. It's been sitting for about 6 months now, but I hope I can clean that out, or I can use like just put on another piece of hose like I have for my fish tank. I've got a whole roll of brand new hose because I change out my hoses going to my water pump and everything for my fish tank. I change it often. So I do have different size hoses. Maybe I can take a chunk from that and just use that for now if I can't get the other one cleaned out, just to get me through until this storm is done. So I could probably go out Tuesday or something. But yeah, what a time for it to stop. That's my luck this week, you guys. Everything this week has been a shit show. Speaking of such, I'm going to give you guys, while we're here, I have a new site. Let me see if I can't get the link to it here. And I'm verified over there, which means that you guys get a better price on your stuff because I'm a verified account. My store. Here we go. So you can go to this. It is now up and running. Here is the link to my new store. I am now with Bonfire. Their shipping is quicker. You get the tracking, even if you live in Canada or Australia, wherever you are, you get tracking. Unlike Teespring, where if you live outside of the US, you ain't getting tracking. I ordered 3 samples from my new, what do you call it? My fall winter collection on Teespring. I spent almost a week getting the designs and everything up and whatnot. And I ordered 3 samples from that, which cost me like $180 maybe Canadian. That's, with, I didn't get any of it. It's still, I can check the tracking still on it, and it still says it's in Los Angeles, California. So why it went from Eastern US to Western US when I'm in Eastern Canada, and it just had to go up here. It went all the way across the US to Los Angeles, California, and it's been sitting there since I ordered the beginning of October. 3 orders. I didn't get any of them. And I know my sister ordered a bunch of stuff. Thank God she got her beanies because I didn't think she was going to get them. And I went off on them big time. I said, get rid of my store. You guys are a scam. Like, I know they're not a scam. I shouldn't say that. But they scammed me. And it took me 2 months to get my money back. It's like, you take it quick. But 2 months later, those orders have never shown up. You know what I mean? So it's like, where's my stuff? You took my money real quick. But anyway, so I got rid of Teespring. I didn't like how they were trying to pass the buck. There was flaws in their printing. They blame something every time. Oh, this never happens. We're so sorry. Yes, it does, because I've got tons of complaints from people who have ordered that said like half of their thing was cut off, like the emblem of the wings. One was facing this way, one was up straight, like all kinds of complaints about their printing. And they said, oh, it was 1 in a million that happens. No, it's happened quite often. And then it's like thrown back on the customer. Now you got to wait. Send it back to us. You can wait. And basically blaming them. So it was like, no. Yeah, there's not many items. I just got it up and running, you guys. I'm going to be adding a lot more over there. It's just a time thing right now. Yes, she got the 2 beanies. Finally got them because they were telling her that they weren't even in production yet. And she just got them the other day. Yes. So Mary Michael, there is going to be other things that I'm going to add over there. It's just to take out another week. In between everything else I'm doing, I am trying to get other designs and stuff like that up there. Similar to what I had over on Teespring. And the different sayings on the shirts, I'm trying to get up. But right now, for now, to get the store up and running, this is what I've got. I believe, let me just see. I don't know if I can show you guys this. Hang on, let me just go to it. So I got the notebooks, the baseball caps, the support collection, and the trial coverage. The trial coverage merch is, let me just see my store. Well, you'll get to see the prices that we pay here in Canada. Let me put it over here. Okay, let me just show you guys this. And then we're going to get back to the readings. Okay, so here it is. So right now we've got the notebooks. And you can see we pay a lot more. We pay $23.99 US. So in Canadian funds, that's going to be probably about 30 bucks. The baseball caps, and they come in different colors. And like I said, you guys, this is just what I have up right now. We have the notebooks with my emblem on the front. What else do we have? We have the t-shirts where you can get the hoodies, the crew neck sweatshirts, or the t-shirts. And all of these, you guys, you can get in different colors. There's just some of the colors you can get them in. The hoodies, and like you can see down here, I could only post 4 or 5 colors. Some of them, like this one, you can get it in the light gray, the black. I don't know what this one is, the pink, the white. This one is a little bit different. You can get it in the darker gray. It goes with all of these. Unisex tee. I'm going to have to go in and add some more colors to Welcome to the Shit Show. You should be able to get this and here too. I'm going to have to add some more colors here. They weren't available at the time, so I will be going in and adding more colors to the shirt and the crew neck sweatshirt in the Shit Show collection. So this is the Welcome to the Shit Show. And that is for our trial coverage. This is just our support collection. I will be adding more things here as I can. It's a lot of work, you guys, so bear with me. I will get it back up and running. Like I said, the customer service is awesome. The tracking is awesome. Even for creators, they will help you any way they can. It's no wait a week to get our reply. They answer you right away. I wanted the wings that I had for just the single wings. There was a background on them. So they said, hey, you know what? Send us it over. Give us an hour or so, and we'll send you back a copy with the backgrounds removed. And it's like, okay, how much do I owe you? Oh, it's nothing. They don't charge you. They help you set up certain designs if you need help with it, free of charge, where Teespring doesn't do that. You got to pay for it. Their customer service, so far from what I've seen, is above and beyond. So I am excited about this store. And I did order a sample. So I will be able to show you guys a sample of the trial coverage. I should be getting that in. Let me just check. I ordered it. Let me just see here. I ordered it on November 27th, and it is already, they're saying I'll get it Tuesday. So, which is December 5th, the day after my birthday. So a birthday gift to me from Bonfire. But I ordered it on November 27th, and I'm getting it December 5th. Sorry, December 5th. And I'm in Canada. So get that, you guys. Whereas when I would order from Teespring, it would be 3 weeks to a month before I got anything. Yes, we'll take a look. Like I said, I will be adding more things as time allows me to do that. I wanted to get this up so it's up, and it makes it now a lot easier for me to just go in and add more campaigns to it. Mary Michael says, Willow, don't you dare go outside with that freezing rain. No, I'm not going. I'm probably not even going to go out tomorrow because we've already had the freezing rain. So the snow that is coming it's actually drizzling rain now, which is going to make that ice even thicker because it's cold out. It's -2 right now. So any of this drizzle, I don't know why it's not freezing rain coming down, but I'm thanking the good Lord it's not. But that's going to add to the ice that's already on the wires. So I'm worried about losing power. You may fall down, go boom. Standing at the stove to boil water will definitely be more difficult in a body cast. Oh, I love you, Mary Michael. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, I won't be going out probably till Tuesday. By Tuesday, they'll have, like, we're supposed to get like a foot to a foot and a half of snow overnight tonight into tomorrow. And like I said, it always storms for some reason on my birthday. Always. So I won't be probably going out till Tuesday once they got the roads cleared. I do got all 4 snow tires on my car, so this is good. But yeah, we're in for one hell of a snowstorm, you guys. It's going to be our first one, and I know every time we get our first snowstorm of the year, it's like people are stuck on stupid. I say SOS, stuck on stupid, not SOS, I need help. Well, you need help because you're stuck on stupid. People just don't either have their snow tires on yet, knowing what our winters are like here. Actually, usually by now we already have a couple feet, but with this El Nino or whatever it is that Ryan Hall y'all keeps talking about, it's kept it relatively warmer here than what we usually are. So we've lucked out, but what comes with that system too is also a lot colder temperatures into December, January, February than what we usually have. It pushes our winter out longer, which sucks because our winters usually go into April, May sometimes, before we even get weather where we can wear a sweatshirt outside. So she loves me. Guess she hasn't seen my birthday message yet. Where'd you send me a birthday message, Mary? Mary Michael? You sent me a birthday message. Where'd you send me a birthday message? Okay, while I'm waiting for Mary Michael to answer, we're going to move on to Missy. So let's see what we got for you, Missy. Let me just take one more sip of my cold tea. Mary Michael says, Willow, I can't even imagine a 1.5 to 2 feet of snow. Oh, that's a dusting for us. Sister, that is a dusting for us. But it's the first snow that we're going to have. Well, it did snow a week or so ago. We got about maybe that much, and then it was gone because we got that El Nino thing come through that melted everything. But this is going to be the first time we get like a foot or more. And that's when everybody gets stuck on stupid in this area. And I mean, it happens every year. I think people just being stupid, forgetting how to drive in the winter. I don't know, or just being reckless. I don't know. It's somewhere up in the chat. Okay, let me look. Mary Michael. I can't go back that far, Mary Michael. Oh, so Willow, you're leaving the nifty 50s. No worries. 60 isn't old for a tree. In fact, if you were a tree, you'd be a sapling. Oh, woman. I love you. I see it. Yes, I still love you. Okay, let's get going. Miss Missy. Florida here, I would not even know how to drive in that snow. Yeah, well, like I said, like a foot of snow is nothing for us. The biggest thing for me when we get like a foot of snow all at once within a short period of time, what peeves me off is having to get it off my car. That's what bothers me the most about it. I don't care about the feet of snow. Like usually, by mid-December, we have, and I've showed pictures of this of my sister out front. I usually have 6 to 8 foot snowbanks from shoveling the sidewalks that lead from my house to the main sidewalk. There, they're usually 6 to 8 feet tall. They go over 12 feet in the winter, but usually by mid-December, we've already had a few dumpings of a foot of snow. Usually by Christmas time, we've had about 6 feet of snow, not all at once, but over, since the end of October. Usually right around the end of October, we usually start. We get a dusting, which is a couple of inches, and then usually by mid-November, we've got a couple feet. No lie. Yeah. I've been on FaceTime with Des and showed her the photos, or just showed her like on FaceTime, look outside, mom's standing out there. And mom's like 5'1", so she's not that tall, but when you see her standing on the sidewalk and the snowbanks are like 5 feet above her, it's like, yeah, it gets bad here, really bad. So anyway, let's go. Miss Missy. Anybody else wants a mini read? $20 super chat, US dollar super chat. Oh, there's one for Miss Missy. Let's see if we can get one more for you, Missy. Oh, well, there's 4. I'm going to take them all. So we'll take them out in the order they came. Judgment in the upright. Thank the good Lord. So we got judgment in the upright. Arguments and legal things, issues are going to finally be resolved. This is also about forgiving people who've hurt you. Okay, so some kind of issue is about to be resolved. The 6 of Swords. This is a moving forward. This is really contradicts what this card is saying. So this could be 2 separate issues. I've got here with the Judgment card that arguments and legal issues and stuff are. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on a sec. I caught it in time, you guys. I am so sorry. I had a sneeze like you wouldn't believe, and it's always 3. It's never just one achoo. It's 3. So here with the Judgment, I feel like there's some kind of issue that's going to be resolved in your favor. But this also is forgive those who have hurt you and move on, move past that, try and get past that. The Judgment can also be finding some type of new career. Okay. So keep that in mind, because with the 6 of Swords coming in, The sixes are about growth, right? Swords are about reason and logic. This is an unfavorable judgment in a lawsuit. This is unwanted proposals. This could be being overwhelmed by something that's about to happen. So it's almost like just as you get one thing finished, something else is coming in. It's like, oh my gosh. But with the Six of Swords, this is also moving forward, okay? So this is also telling me, even though that there's going to be something else coming your way, um, I do get that the future is going to be better than what the past has been. So maybe this is going to resolve itself quickly. It's not going to be long and drawn out like this was. We've got the High Priestess in reverse. That's, remember when we got this in the Dylan Rounds reading and the B and the J came out? And guess who was arrested, right? His initials are BJ. So this could be significant. The initials B and J. The High Priestess, it's almost like this is going to be a very emotional time for you also. And I feel it's connected with the Six of Swords. Um, I don't know if you're not maybe even thinking clearly about it. It's because it's just like everything seems to be piling on. Like, I just got rid of this. This was just taken care of. I finally, got past this low period. There's a good turnaround. It's resolved. Now this. So it's almost like one thing happening after another. Um, but I feel like this is something that's really going to have you unstable emotionally. So this is going to be maybe something closer to you than what this was. And when I say that, it's usually like family matters, friends, problems with friends, stuff like that, or something along the lines where you had a contract with somebody to do repairs. This is just hypothetical. You hire somebody to do something to your house, like in a contract, and it gets all messed up. Either they take your money and don't show up, or something like that. There's something that's about to be messed up. Um, get everything you do, my dear, in writing, because even though this is an unfavorable judgment, like in a legal proceeding, if you document, I always tell this, and I used to say this to my clients all the time: document, document, document. Anything in it. There's never too much documentation. It may be feeling silly to document certain things or record something, or but it ends up being that one thing that you need in the end that can save you. Document everything. um I feel like because you're already drained from dealing with this for so long, I think this is why this is going to hit you a little harder than what it usually would. um Beware too with this High Priestess, especially in reverse. There's going to be a deceitful, unfaithful woman that is going to try to give you advice. Don't listen to her. She can't even keep her own shit right. Okay? She's very deceitful, lies, makes things up, whatever, to suit her purpose so she doesn't look bad. She's going to try and help you or guide you. Just disregard her because she's full of crap. That's saying it nicely, because she's very deceitful, and it's always self-serving for some reason. And this woman is somebody who also will have very destructive relationships. I don't know why she's coming in on this, but I feel like she's a nosy body. I think she just wants to know all your business. And then we got the Seven of Cups in the upright. This is good. The sevens are somebody's perspective. Or this could be your overall perspective. I feel like you need, I don't know if you feel like you have to make lists. Okay, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. And they got to be done in this order. Disregard that. Do things as they come to you. Because I feel like I don't know if it's like certain deadlines or you're saying, I have to do this on this day. It can be put off. If you are feeling overwhelmed, doing something stressful just overwhelms you even more. So I feel like, and this is like really popping. You can see it. I don't know if you can see it. See how this is really popping out here, you guys? That's what I'm having a problem with. Anyway, it's sore right now. And don't take unnecessary risks. Because I see like there's choices. One is more riskier than the other. Take the less risky, especially during this time. I would say over the next couple of weeks, where you have an option, take the one that is less risky, even though it may not reap all the rewards of the risky situation. The risky one is risky for a reason, right? Because the risky stuff is going to fail. So there is something else that is going to pop up here. I feel like you will get through it as long as you compartmentalize the steps in dealing with this and stay the hell away from this woman. The initials B and J are going to be prevalent in that, because she leads friends, family, everything. She's just destructive. Any advice that she gives, even some seemingly good advice, is very short term. It's got short term, how can you say that? Short term gratification, because in the long run and in the scope of the whole picture, it ends up biting people in the ass. So is her help and stuff like that good? No. She's also very conceited. I see her like standing there like with her nose in the air. But you've got to deal with things as they come. Don't put yourself further under stress and everything by setting deadlines for yourself. And I'm saying regarding this, take your time and make the right decisions and deal with this properly, especially this woman. I think you're going to have to tell her to sit the hell down and shut the F up. Like, you don't need her advice, because look at the advice she's given everybody else. It's always been short-term gain for huge losses in the end, right? Or short-term gratification. Oh, it made me feel good at the time doing what you told me to do, but look at what it's caused. It's caused you more problems down the line. So even though, what she says may be self-gratifying for the moment, it's going to cause you more problems down the line. Things are going to eventually work out. And I do see some kind of travel there also. So maybe a trip coming, and it's going to be near water. And you want the black deck. So we got to go into this first. We got more here. This is bothering me. I'm all over the desk right now with these cards because this is bothering me. This woman is bothering me. BJ, not sure. No, not BJ, like that way. The sun, the sun. I seen the sun on the card and I said the sun. This is the Ace of Wands. This is a breakthrough. Things are going to go in a new direction. The aces, it shows me potential. This is like starting out like a new journey almost. So this is going to be a new direction that you're going to be going in. That's good. And Wands is like something creative, so taking action on something. So that's good. I like it. I like it. So I really don't think that this is going to be a major setback, whatever this is. This is also the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups here we've got here. This is blessings. Oh my God. Sorry, you guys, I almost dropped half that deck. This is a well-being and also too. So if there's any health issues that you are suffering right now, those are going to pass fairly quickly. Look at it, and it says happy birthday. The 10 is like a completion. Everything is finally comes to all this troubling shit. I'm going to say shit finally comes to an end. You're going to be going in a new direction. I believe that this is personal life. Oh, we got the Knight of Coins. Somebody's going to be very unpredictable, unstable. The Knight of Coins, like this is somebody taking action with finances. I believe it's this Queen. Unstable, unpredictable, telling everybody how to live their life or what they should be doing, but failure to make things better for themselves. So watch out again for this Knight of Coins. It's in reverse. The coins is don't take no advice about this financial stuff or stability in the affairs of home, because it's not going to be good advice. I do see you going forward here with the Ace of Wands. This is a new potential. This is going in a new direction with the Ten of Cups. So a new directions with finances, with stability. This is going to be a happy time that is coming with a lot of blessings. And the sickness is going to go away. It's going to resolve itself. So this is also well-being. This woman is still peeving me off here because she keeps popping up. Let's see if she pops up here too. See, girl with the snake. Let's see. Girl with a snake. I believe that's still this woman here. She just will not go away. I believe that's her. This is her. Stabbed in the back. This is her. I feel like this woman too could be that even though she may have been annoying at times with you, I think she's going to go above this time. I think she's actually going to really do something that stabs you in the back. A snake stabbing you in the back. Because I feel like it's time that you say, look, I'm not taking your advice. It's not good advice. And I've seen how others that have taken your advice, how it's turned out for them. Just leave me be. Let me do this on my own. I can see you finally saying that, or having to say that, which is going to piss her off. I got the stabbing in the back and the girl with a snake. So you're going to have to set some boundaries with this person. Here comes my dry throat again, you guys. Give me a second. I need a hot tea. And in turn, she's going to start talking badly about you, probably to others. So yeah, keep yourself away from her. I don't know how well you can do that because she seems to be embedded in everybody's business. But I've got her like everywhere. Every set that come out, I've got her. So you got to be weary of this one, because if this goes wrong or goes south, it's going to be because of her, or you following the advice that she's giving you. She's also going to be jealous of this new direction that you're going to be going in. Whoops. She's also going to be very jealous of that, because this is the new direction. Yep. She's going to be very jealous of it too. So that could be why she's going to give you some bad advice. Just be careful of her. Just be careful of her. Nanette Creighton. She wants the black deck too. Let's see what's going on here. I'm about to drop it. This keeps. Here's one. The Hangman. The Hangman. Guys, I'm just trying to get these cards back in my hand. Like I said, if you can see it there, it's gotten really bad. You can see the two big bumps here. So that's why I'm having a hard time. And these cards are so long. That's why I'm having a hard time. Okay, so we got the Hangman. This is a confusing time ahead. This is some contradictions. Because it's in reverse, I'm going to tell you to do the opposite of what you're thinking of doing. We've got the Chariot, things moving ahead. This is forward motion, things moving ahead, and this is Temperance. You've got all three. These are all life lessons. So you're about to have some life lessons come your way. They're not all bad. Life lessons don't have to be bad. They can be here to warn you of things that are coming that you may not see. The best way that I have described it is, you know, when you get up from a table that you're sitting at and you leave and you go home, and then those people at that table start talking and maybe planning or plotting. If you know they're enemies or foes or whatever, or you don't even know, you think they're friends, and things that go on in the dark. Okay, your loved ones on the other side bring them forward. They bring out these cards and they bring out what is being said in order to keep you on the right path or to help you in some way. They feel you need to know these things. So with the Hangman, it's a card of contradiction, right? The Hangman. This is telling me you're going to have a very confusing time ahead of you. Do the opposite of what you are thinking of doing. So if you're thinking about going and buying a new car, no, don't buy a new car, buy a used one. If you're thinking about, you know, this is just hypothetical, moving, don't do it. Because your peace of mind is going to be coming from making the right decision and knowing what you're supposed to do. And I feel like if you take time to really think about things before you do them, you will see a whole new perspective on it. And I feel like it'll be less and less confusing. I tend to, when I'm faced with situations like this, is I make a pros and a cons of what I want to do, pros and cons of doing either or, right? The Chariot. The Chariot is telling me about something moving forward anyway, even though you know it may not be the best thing to do at the time. This is a card of success. This is moving forward successfully. And this is a determination to get victory over everything in your life. And this is including, I don't know why illness is popping out, but this is a victory over some kind of illness or ailment that you are suffering. I feel like it's going to be resolved and you're going to start feeling much better. So I don't know if this is a new kind of medication or something, because I'm seeing some kind of health issue with you that you've been fighting, and things just aren't working. So I think there's something new that's coming in that's going to help with that, because there's a victory over some kind of illness. It's also a victory over people who are not wishing you well. So I don't know what's going on there. Could you have had an argument with somebody who said maybe some really harsh words that I don't think they really meant them, but once you hear those words, you can't forget, right? So if you're not careful, there could be some financial problems too. Then we got the Temperance. This is card of flexibility. So which brings me back to this with the Hangman. It's going to be very confusing, because I feel like you're going to be pulled in a whole bunch of different directions. And I also feel like at one of these decisions, your heart is going to overrule your head. And I think that is where this Chariot thing comes in, with moving forward with something that you knew in your head you shouldn't have done, but you really wanted to do it. It was close to your heart. It's something that you've always wanted to do. So you went ahead and you did it. But then you're going to have to pay the consequences for that later down the line. I feel this is coming. So really think about the choices that you're about to make. I feel like there's some options that you have. Just be careful. Just be careful. Focus on what is at hand instead of what's behind you or in the far future. Focus on what is happening right now. I don't know if I almost feel like with something's out of balance also. It's like you're trying to find a happy medium to something, but it's always off balance. There's always, I really want to do this, but there's a reason why not. And then the reason why not, okay, well, what could happen there? This is off balance. Everything is off balance. And that's why you can't find the right path or direction. I feel like that would be a good thing to do is to write down whatever this is. If it's a problem, if it's something you want to do, if it's a choice, and the pros and cons of choosing something in each. What's the pros? What's the cons of what your heart wants and what your head wants? And I feel like it's not just one thing, it's a few. So there could be a few things that are going on in your life right now that are way out of balance that you really need to take on one by one. I feel like taking on everything at once is what's setting a lot of things out of balance, because then you've got too many ideas and too many options and too many of this and too many of that all going on in your head at once where you can't focus on one single thing. So I'm going to say, look at that. And it just made a heart. Follow your instincts, follow your heart, but let your head lead. I don't know where that came from, but anyway, that's what I'm getting with this. Why am I feeling like you feel disrespected by someone? Because I just got that as I'm shuffling these ones. I'm feeling like, but I've been so disrespected. Oh, they're flying everywhere. So let's take them out as they come. There's two here and there's one down here. The Fool. See? Then the Fool comes out. So I feel like either somebody has taken advantage of you or somebody has disrespected you. And this has been able to happen because you've been so naive. And I feel like this is in one person in particular. This is not like an overall everybody. This is one person in particular that has hurt you or really upset you or disrespected you. And I feel like you're part to blame for that because you were very naive. You either you didn't understand it fully and said you did, or you just ignored all the red flags that came with it. Like you were very reckless in whatever this was. And that allowed this person to disrespect you. You got to set boundaries. The Five of Wands, this is a clash of egos. And then we got the Three of Swords. I love this one. Dave packing his stuff. The Three of Swords. And these are in the upright. So we got the Five of Wands. Fives is about adversity. And threes are about connecting. So the Five of Wands tells me about conflict, clash of egos, and like just arguing and stuff going on. I feel like I feel like this could be the person that's disrespected you. You got to really set some boundaries, I find, in all aspects of your life, because I feel like people, like I'm hearing you say, why do people walk all over me or think they can walk all over me? Why do people take advantage of me? You show people how to treat you, right? And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I feel like you got to stop ignoring the red flags in situations. And this isn't just within family and friends. This is in all aspects. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And I feel like you try to stick up for people that don't deserve you sticking up for them because of what they say about you behind your back, or comments that they make about you behind your back when you're not around. But you go to bat for these guys. So I feel like there's a few people here that do that to you. And I feel like you really do need to start setting some boundaries, get things back into perspective, get things back into balance. This confusing time that's coming is going to demand that you do that for yourself to keep yourself on the straight and narrow and on the right path for you, without being taken advantage of, or, being reckless or being naive. Like, really educate yourself on what is coming. Like I said, that pros and cons list is everything. And you wanted the black deck. It's almost like there's somebody there that's trying to just stick a stick in your spoke at every turn. Clock. See, this is taking time. Taking time, not rushing things, taking time. So this is taking your time to go over all this and make sure you are making the right decisions with what's coming. Because this is going to be, I feel like there's going to be a lot of confusion here. A lot. The one good thing in here that I keep seeing is this victory over some kind of illness. Hand of cards. This is like take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand. Okay, so you hold the cards. You have to start balancing things, setting boundaries, and paying attention to those red flags. Don't show your hand. Like, don't, like I said, when people show you who they are, believe them. There's no sugarcoating shit, right? And making it smell like a rose. So with that being said, that is for you, my dear. And time is on your side. Time is on your side. So where you thought maybe time was running out, nope. Time is on your side. Take the time to make sure that you are making the right decisions for you, not for anybody else. So that was for you, Nina. Just write your name down so I don't forget. So that is that. So does anybody else want a read? If not, we are going to put the cards away. I'm so pissed about my Keurig. I think it's got a year warranty, but I don't even want the same one. Anybody else? We'll give it about 5 minutes. While we're doing that, why don't we pull out these ones? Why don't we pull out these ones? We're going to pull out these ones. You're very welcome in that. These ones are just fun. Everybody loves these ones. Everybody loves these ones. So let me get them shuffled. Missy's already got her one in that chat. If you want one, put a one in the chat. They're free. And they're just fun. Okay, Missy. Give that shit up. There's better shit on the horizon. Nana. Sit happens. Let sit happen to you. Missy. Oh, let's pull one for Daz. Make me one with everything. He was frank with me. Oh, he's going to be frank with you from what your reading said. And that. Here we go. Highly meditated. with a license to chill. There you go. Highly meditated, not medicated, meditated. With a license to chill. Mary Michael, you are a child of the universe. No less than the effing stars. There's the first F-bomb today, you guys. And Mary Michael got it. Nana, drop and give me Zen. Pay the piper and move on. 100%. Mary Michael says 1 for Des. We just pulled 1 for Des, and I think she got an F. I don't know. Okay, for Des. Nope, double nope, hard nope. Choose the path of nope today. That's going to be her motto for this week. Oh, Mary Michael got the first F-bomb. Okay, Missy. Be you. Practice a radical acceptance. 100%. Yes, yes, yes. Des says, Frank is wrong. Oh, what was that again? What was it? Make me one with everything. He was frank with me. Now he just... Sister, I can't wait to hear what's going on this week. Okay, Des again. Driving to Bailey's Bell Choir performance. Well, have a beautiful day. Cultivate inner booty. Booty. Okay, let's pull 1 for Bailey. Bailey says meditate. It's better than sitting around doing nothing. Here's 1 for Bailey. Tell Bailey I said good luck with choir today. She has a performance today, so tell her I wish her well. Do good, knock it out of the park. Mary Michael, take a hint from a sloth. Slow the F down. There, Mary Michael, it's time to slow the F down. Let karma do its thing. So while we're doing this, you guys, if anybody else does want a reading, you can put in a $20 super chat, US dollar super chat, and you can get a mini read while we are playing with these cards. I shuffle them up a bit. I've seen that coffee, and it's like all blessed out and nowhere to go. No, all stressed out. Guess I'll just chill. Yeah. My damn coffee maker. Yeah, Mary's getting all the Fs. Oh, good stretch. Oh, that's what's wrong. So I was wondering, like, I keep my thermostat set way down at like 65. I was wondering why it was getting so cold over here in my corner in my office. It's because my heating pad went out. I usually have my heating pad on, and that keeps me warm in this corner. Okay, well, let's wrap it up then. Those are fun as always. So thank you again, you guys, for the birthday wishes. I very much appreciate them. And thank you again, Des, for my birthday prezi. I will be washing those sheets up, and I don't know if I'm going to have time this week to get them, get my room changed around. I just got so much to do. I hope Tess isn't watching. I just got so much to do this week, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to, because I want to take a picture of it so I can show it to you guys. Trying to get cards put away here. But we'll see what happens. I may need to take a break from doing the reads and everything else. So I may get to it. I may not. I don't know. And yes, thank you all for joining the live. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate you guys. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on the Brian Koberger thing. So I don't go out because the snowstorm is starting as we speak. And yes, I hope you have a great rest of the day. There's that does. Yes. Much love from Willow's Angels of Truth Mod Squad. Mod Squad. Mod Squad. Thank you, Nana. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. 60 years old tomorrow, the big 6-0. Oh, it is what it is. Goodbye, 50s. Let's hope the 60s are better than what the 50s were. Yes, have a great week, everybody. Like I said, I'm working on the Brian Koberger thing tomorrow. I'm going to be doing some reads. There's going to be a lot put up. Wednesday, I'm shooting for Wednesday for this Ask a Specific Question. We will do that on Wednesday, probably around noon 1, between noon and 1 p.m. So that gives everybody a chance to get in and get settled. And thank you, Mary Michael. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. We need to have a birthday bash, Willow. We do. We do. I don't know. I know there was a few of my friends that were going to be stopping by tomorrow. I don't know if that's going to happen now because of the storm, which usually thwarts every year. Any birthday celebrations we've got planned are usually thwarted by a snowstorm. And that is what is happening again tomorrow. So I don't know if they're going to be able to show up, and I don't want anybody putting their safety at risk, just to come. Birthdays come every year. So I don't want them putting their safety at risk. Yes, every day is a blessing. So we can always do it another time. It doesn't necessarily have to be tomorrow. But yeah, I'm used to that. Even as a child, December 4th on my birthday, always a storm, snow, or ice, preventing plans from being kept. So, I mean, I've come to accept it. So it is what it is, you guys. But you guys have made my day. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for stopping in today. And I will see you guys again Wednesday. I'm pushing for Wednesday. Please, you guys, pray nothing pops off between now and then. That we can get that done, because I know a lot of people want to ask specific questions. I don't do that with the mini reads, so that's what we are going to do. So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to end it like I always do. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Take care. Bye-bye for now.